There was a young man named Lucas. Lucas was ordinary. He wasn't rich, he wasn't poor. He wasn't the best at anything, but he wasn't bad either. He lived in that strange, quiet place between dreams and reality, a place where you say, "Someday, I'll do it." He woke up every day, went to work, scrolled through his phone, and told himself, "One day, I'll start that project. One day, I'll travel. One day, I'll take care of myself, learn new things, live differently." But days passed, then weeks, then years, and one day never came. It was a chilly afternoon. Lucas was walking aimlessly through a park after another long, empty day. The sky was heavy with clouds, almost ready to rain. Leaves fell slowly, dancing in the wind. As he walked past a wooden bench, he noticed an old man sitting alone. His back was slightly bent, his hands resting on a cane. But it wasn't his posture that caught Lucas's attention. It was his eyes. They didn't just look tired. They looked empty. Lucas slowed his steps. There was something magnetic about that man's presence. And then, without looking at him, the old man spoke, his voice low but firm. "Do you know what the heaviest thing you carry in life is?" Lucas froze. He hadn't expected that. "Excuse me?" he replied, unsure if the question was even directed at him. Finally, the old man turned his gaze toward Lucas. His eyes were deep, like they held decades of stories, regrets, and pain. "It's not your body. It's not your problems. It's not even your failures." He paused. "The heaviest thing you'll ever carry are the chances you didn't take." Lucas didn't know what to say. The old man looked away, staring at the horizon again. "I had dreams. So many dreams. I said I'd do them tomorrow. But tomorrow turned into weeks, weeks into years. And before I realized it, life had already passed me by. And now all I have left are memories of what I never dared to try." Those words hit Lucas like a lightning bolt. He stood there silently, unable to move. His chest felt tight, his throat dry. For the first time, he felt afraid of becoming like that man, alive, but carrying a heart full of regret. Lucas nodded politely, whispered a quiet, "Thank you," and walked away. But inside his head, those words were echoing over and over. The heaviest thing you'll ever carry are the chances you didn't take. That night he lay in bed, staring at the ceiling. Sleep wouldn't come. He thought of all the times he'd postponed his life, the ideas he abandoned before they even began, the love he didn't confess, the opportunities he ignored because he thought he wasn't ready. And for the first time, he realized something powerful. The right moment doesn't exist. You don't wait for it. You create it. The next morning was different. Lucas woke up early. The city was still quiet, the sun barely rising, painting the sky with soft orange and pink. For a moment he stood in front of the mirror. His reflection looked the same, but inside something had shifted. He took a deep breath and whispered to himself, "No more waiting." He grabbed his laptop, signed up for that course he had postponed for years, sent that email he had been afraid to write, started exercising, even if only for 10 minutes. It wasn't a giant leap. It wasn't perfect, but it was a step. And for the first time in years, Lucas felt alive. Months later, Lucas returned to that same park. The old man wasn't there anymore. Maybe he had passed away. Maybe he had simply moved on. But his words, they stayed. They became the turning point. Lucas had started his own business. He was learning a new language. He was traveling, connecting, living. And when people asked, "What changed?" Lucas would smile and say, "Nothing changed. I just decided to stop waiting. We've reached the end of our story here. But before I say goodbye, I want to leave you with one last piece of advice. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It's not just going to show up. Life won't pause while you try to feel ready. Time is passing, whether you move or not. And if you've decided to learn English, don't stop halfway. Don't abandon that dream. One day you'll look back and only two things will matter: what you had the courage to do and what you left behind. So take the first step today, even if it's small. Even if it's small. It doesn't matter how long it takes to reach your goal. What matters most is not giving up, because giving up is the biggest mistake you can make in this life. Take as long as you need to achieve your goal, but never give up. That's it for today. Most importantly, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.